My name's Danielle Lo, and I was born and raised just outside of San Francisco, California. Started modeling probably when I was around 17, and I was approached by a photographer that I admired his work for a long time, and so I gave it a shot and haven't looked back since. Went to Hot Import Nights in 2009, and I just went there to support my friends, and I ended up modeling and taking pictures in front of all the cars and going around getting tons of business cards, so it was a lot of fun. So I'm Chinese, English, Irish, German, and Austrian. My mom's third generation Chinese and my dad's mixed. Let's just say if I had all the money in the world, I'd probably have every single pair of shoes that are out there. That's my vice. And I can't help it. I mean, I blame it on my mom and my sister. They love shopping, and ever since I was little, my mom dressed us up in all those cute little dresses and outfits, and I think by the time I was 4 or 5, I started telling her that I wanted to pick out my own clothes, so kind of got addicted in that sense. And when I used to live at home, it was fun because we would always joke around. We had 3 closets to choose from instead of just one, because we'd all borrow each other's clothes. I was born in San Jose, and I grew up around Danville, San Ramon, and Alamo. For me, Northern California and Southern California are like 2 different states. It's actually kind of weird because Southern California, if you think about more central LA, it's really hot, and that's similar to where I grew up in the East Bay. But San Diego, it's really nice because you're right by the ocean. You have that constant cool breeze, and it normally stays around 70 degrees. So it's perfect. And another big difference that I hear all the time is people say hella all the time when they live in NorCal, and people in Southern California, I guess, really don't like that. So when I was in kindergarten, actually, I was waiting for my parents to pick me up, and this huge butterfly landed on my shirt, and it stayed there the entire time. So I actually walked over to my science teacher, and we looked up what kind of butterfly it was, and ever since I've kind of had this fascination with the butterfly. And so decided to get these wonderful tattoos on my ankles. Originally, the butterfly is yellow, but wouldn't really show up on my skin, so now they're blue. In high school, I was a good student. I was probably the one who always sat in the front of the class just so I could get all my work done. And I played varsity tennis. I was doing track, cross country, and dance. And then my senior year, I was editor of the yearbook, so it was kind of my job to know everybody. After high school, I actually was going to community college, and I went to this lecture about people and the jobs that they had, and everyone was talking about how much they loved their job. And I was just sitting there thinking how much I hate sitting there. Like, I don't want to be sitting down, or I don't want a desk job, so why don't I do something where I feel like it's always changing, and you know, there's lots of different things you can do. So I went to cosmetology school, and I got my license, and I was working in the industry. I did makeup and updos for weddings for about a year, and I decided that I actually missed going to school, so now I'm going back, and I have a transfer agreement with UC San Diego, so gonna get my degree in business with an emphasis in marketing, so really looking forward to it, actually. If I were to start my own business, I would actually still want to do something in cosmetics, but on the back end, maybe in product development or branding. I actually worked for this branding and marketing firm in Palo Alto this summer, and it was really incredible just seeing how important it is to just pick out the name of your company and the logo and the design, so I probably want to emphasize in that industry, in that aspect. If you guys want to see more of me, you can check me out. I'm on Twitter at Danielle_Lo, or I have a Facebook page, and it's facebook.com/Miss Lola Danielle. But for the record, my name's not Lola, it's Danielle.
And you got like that. Plug in this, yeah.
Yeah. I just want to give a shout out to DSPORT. All you guys are amazing. So much fun to work with. And thanks again to Prestigious Models and Tuner Playground. I don't think I could have done this without you guys. And shout out to all my family, friends, and fans. Love you guys.